It's a follow-up to a story 11 Investigates first told you. Tenants at Riverside Mobile Home Park in South Toledo were ordered out 2 weeks ago after the city condemned the property and moved forward with demolition. But one former resident says he was told he had more time to collect what was left, only to return and find his home already torn down. Steve Iwanek spoke with the family and city leaders, and Steve are now trying to figure out what to do next.
Yeah, Dan, I was there when Charles Parker and his family were ordered out back on November 17th. He says demolition crews told him he had until yesterday to finish clearing 3 trailers out. But when he came back on Monday, he says all that was left was a pile of rubble. Once homes, now rubble. Charles Parker and his wife Carol Kelly returned to Riverside Mobile Home Park this week to find their trailers demolished before they say they were able to get everything out.
What was it like seeing that for the first time?
I said I felt like I wanted to cry, but I said crying's not going to do me any good.
We spoke with Charles and his wife Tuesday afternoon. But let's back it up to May. The city condemned the park, calling it unsafe. Residents were given extensions and relocation help, including 2 months of hotel assistance for Charles and Carol. On November 17, tenants began getting forced out, and the city says no extensions were given after that deadline. So you may be asking, where's the issue?
The one guy that was operating the machinery, tearing all these houses down, said that we had till Wednesday to get whatever we got to get, and found out that wasn't true.
So when Charles and Carol say they returned Monday, expecting time, they instead found a debris pile. Carol, who has mobility issues, says what they lost wasn't just furniture, but a stair lift, medical equipment, and many of Charles's tools.
I have spent more money on U-Haul trucks to have them sit for days at a time without anything getting loaded into them just because we can't physically do it.
We asked the city to respond to that claim. In a statement, the city said in part that it cannot corroborate the tenant's claim, adding demo crews were instructed to alert staff if anyone returned to the property. One former tenant was escorted out by police after the deadline, and the city says no extensions were granted beyond November 17th. Still, Charles and Carol say the timing left them with no way to salvage what was left.
Give us a chance, because like I say, with all the animals we got, it's hard to find something. You know,
We've been looking.
and all these out of town and out of state people buying up all the houses, people like us don't have a chance.
Now, speaking of their animals, you might remember this couple's pet deer. That's Lotus. Well, according to them, she is missing right now. When it comes to demolition, the City of Toledo's bidding website says it will be wrapped up by the end of the year. There's no clear info on who exactly is the contractor. However, the lowest bid submitted for the project was $205,000. In studio, Steve Iwanek, WTOL 11.